Students have been coming to this spot in Edmonton every spring to dig for dinosaur bones. They come here as a part of a unique course at the University of Alberta, which allows students to get hands-on experience in the field of paleontology.
Alberta is one of the very best places in the world for dinosaurs, actually. Dinosaurs were spread out over 150 million years on every single continent of the world, and yet about 75 species of dinosaurs are found here in Alberta. So it's about, 5, 6, 7% of all known dinosaurs come from Alberta.
Fossils were first discovered at this particular site back in 1988 by a local artist named Danik Mojenski while he was out on a nature walk.
I noticed something which seemed to me to be bone. I could see it from quite a distance. I came up to it and I could see that it was the end of a dinosaur's tail.
Mojenski has had an interest in dinosaur remains for as long as he can remember. His father showed him a fossil for the first time when he was only 2 years old. Since then, he has discovered hundreds of dinosaur bones and has become an expert at identifying fossils.
Groundwater carries iron here. Fossil bones wick the iron out of that water, and there was sort of a red halo in a vertical bank around something that looked like bone.
This was a peculiar spot to find dinosaur bones. Usually such fossils are discovered in areas where there's a lot of rock exposure, like in the Alberta Badlands, where erosion has made solid layers of earth visible. Dinosaur remains are often found there. Here, the stream had uncovered a relatively small area of rock, but Mojenski could tell the bone bed ran deep.
The bones were in a black layer. I followed the layer, and for maybe 200 feet there were bones, and there were parts of large bones as well as very small bones.
The next day he called Professor Philip Curry and told him what he found.
He had enough experience to take him seriously. It is a bit of a problem in Alberta in the sense that people often find things that they think are dinosaur bones. Then you have to think twice and think, well, maybe it's just an old cow or bison bone. But no, we took him serious and checked the site out, and sure enough, it paid off big time.
Over the years, parts of 11 skeletons of the Edmontosaurus have been excavated from this site. The Edmontosaurus is one of the largest dinosaurs found in North America, a hadrosaur, or duck-billed dinosaur, measuring up to 13 meters long and weighing up to 4.5 tons. And though one might believe this dinosaur was named after Alberta's capital city, the Edmontosaurus actually got its name from what was known as the Edmonton Rock Formation. That's where some of the earliest discoveries of its fossils were made.
This is an animal that almost certainly traveled in herds, and because there are so many skeletons here, it's almost certainly the remnants of a herd that had some kind of mass catastrophe.
After that, big meat eaters like the Tyrannosaurus, Ceratopsian, and Albertosaurus dinosaurs moved into the area to scavenge on the flesh of the herd. That's all good news for the students. They're unearthing new discoveries from the bone bed almost every day.
So yesterday I was digging and I noticed something a little bit shiny, and I actually thought it was coal because coal is very shiny too, but it turned out to be a tooth. And it's apparently from a troodon, so that's a raptorial dinosaur that has never actually been found in this bone bed before.
I've discovered a couple things. One of them has already been taken out. This here though is a juvenile humerus, so that's the upper arm bone, and this is also of a hadrosaur. It's pretty exciting because it's something no one has ever seen before, and like this is 70 million years old, and you're the first person ever to see it.
The site has been excavated more than 70 meters in one direction, but the entire bone bed could stretch far under the forested area surrounding the quarry. There's no telling what is yet to be discovered.
The earth contains the past. These clues to the past are actually everywhere. They're underneath our feet.
Stephanie Smith, Omni News, Edmonton.